Joker's Wild, dress, take one.
Welcome to the Joker's Wild. Television's newest game show where the players really determine their own fate by spinning our category wheel. The categories on the first game are space, etiquette, baseball, cooking, movies. And now, here's the host of our show, Allen Ludden.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. This is the Joker's Wild, and believe me, it's a wild game. It's a game of luck and skill and a lot of strategy. It's kind of man against the machine, and the winning player can win as much as $1,750. It's a great game, so let's begin, shall we? Lee, who are our first players?
Alan, our first players are a secretary and home decorator, Dinah Shelburne, and she will play against an author from Los Angeles, Charles Martin.
Dinah?
Right.
Dinah, I understand you're fascinated with trivia.
Yeah.
Any particular kind of trivia?
Well, early television and 40-ish movies.
Oh, I see. Well, then if we had that kind of a category, it'd be very good for you.
It would help a lot.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, now, Chuck, I understand that you are a writer and a reporter.
Right.
Fascinated in Nixon's career.
Right, amazing comeback, and I'm doing a book on him right now, the people who work for him, called Who's Who in the White House.
Well, then politics would be a very comfortable category for you.
Yes, sir, it certainly would.
Okay, well, we'll see what come up. Now, we want to play with Joker's Wild. Would you like to know how we do it? It's very simple, if you'll follow me carefully. Now, you are going to be pulling those levers right there and actually spinning the wheels of our category machine. You control it. Now, where those wheels stop, nobody knows. Now, you may either answer a question or you may pass if you don't think you know it. Now, if the three categories that come up are all different, each question is worth 1 point. However, if you make a pair, two of the categories the same, like that, two etiquettes, for instance, each question is worth 2 points. And if you get three of a kind like this, baseball, 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 each question is going to be worth 3 points. You understand that? Very simple. Now, the Joker, of course, is wild because that's the name of our game. So when the Joker appears, you may convert him into any category you want. 13 points or more wins the game. The winner gets $250 in cash, plus 3 prizes which could total $1,500 or more. Are you all ready to play?
Ready.
You ready to play?
Sure.
Okay, we'll play right after this message. Okay, let's play the Joker's Wild. One more and very important rule I got to tell you. It's a big one. You remember this. If at any time 3 jokers come up like that, watch for that, because if that happens, you will get a chance to win the game right then and there by answering one question correctly, of course. Okay, you ready? Donna, we're going to start with you. Put your hand on that lever, and remember, when you pull that lever, you actually spin the wheels, and where they stop, nobody knows. You ready to go?
Right.
Pull the lever and spin the wheels. Space, baseball, movies. 3 different categories. Each question is worth 1 point. Dinah, what are you going to play?
I'll take all 3 as they are.
You're going to go for space, baseball, and movies. As you know, Dinah, I start from the left to the right, so the first question is space, worth 1 point. True or false? Of the 9 major planets that make up the solar system, the largest by far is the planet Jupiter.
False.
Sorry, it's true. Jupiter is the largest. Okay, now as you know, according to the rules of our game, Dinah, if you accept the challenge of a category and you fail to answer a question in that category, you forfeit a bonus question to your opponent in the same category worth the same number of points, so be your guest. Here's a bonus question on space worth 1 point. You ready? Mm-hmm. Approximately how many miles would you travel to make one round trip from the Earth to the Moon? Would it be closest to 500,000 miles or 500 million miles?
500 million miles.
What?
500 million miles.
No, I'm sorry. It would be closest to 500,000 miles. The boys took a long trip, but not that long a trip, all right? You missed your bonus question, but you still got a chance to go. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Now you're going to pull that lever, you're going to spin the wheels, and where they stop, good luck. Pull it again slowly. No, not too hard. You'll break the machine. Okay, easy.
Not a Corvette, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Wild card. Baseball, another wild card. All right. You've got a wonderful opportunity there if you know baseball. What are you going to do, Chuck?
I want to skip baseball and take 2 movies.
Take 2 movies. You're going to
Right.
pass on baseball, converting the 2 wild cards to movies, 2 of a kind, making each question worth 2 points.
Right.
Here you go. First question on movies worth 2 points. 3 people were up for Oscars for Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. There was Spencer Tracy, Sidney Poitier, and Katharine Hepburn. For 2 points, who won?
Katharine Hepburn.
2 points. All right, Chuck, you're on the board. Here's another movie question for 2 points. To the movie To Sir With Love, the movie To Sir With Love, it's the movie To Sir With Love, starred the talented Sidney Poitier as a high school teacher. Now, true or false? Sidney was not a stranger around the schoolroom as he once appeared in a film called Blackboard Jungle. True or false?
That's false. He was a teacher in one and a juvenile delinquent in the other.
Did he, the question is, did he appear in the film Blackboard Jungle?
Oh, yes, yes, he did.
All right, then what would you say that statement was?
That's true.
All right. I trust I didn't nurse you into the end of that, into the proper answer there. You understood it. Okay.
Right.
I think he knew the right answer there, don't you? Okay, what do we have at the end of the first round? 4 points for Charles over here. Dinah, well, you haven't scratched yet, but you got a chance. Now, you ready to pull the thing?
Right.
Pull the lever, spin the wheel. That's the way to do it. Wild card. Space, another wild card. Dinah, how are you on space?
I'm going to take 2 movies out of the wild cards and skip space.
You're going to pass space. We can't get, all right. 2 movies, pass space, blank out space. Here we go. First movies question, worth 2 points for Dinah. Which of these films won the Oscar for Best Movie of the Year in 1965? Cat Ballou, Sound of Music, or The Music Man?
The Sound of Music.
You're right for 2 points. And you're on the board. Okay, you got another movie question here, 2 points. Ready? True or false? Now listen, is this statement true or false? Don't do it, Chuck. Here. Do it this way, all right? True or false? Yul Brynner may have lost his hair, but he won an Academy Award in 1956 for his role in The King and I. In 1956 for his role in The King and I. True or false?
True.
True is right for 2 points. Score is tied 4-4. Charles, your turn. Pull the lever. Spin the wheel. Space, baseball, wild card. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take space and make wild card movies.
You're going to make 3 different kinds. Are you going to pass
No.
baseball?
Pass baseball.
All right. So each question is worth 1 point with no baseball. Start with space, of course, because we go from left to right. First space question. Now listen to this, Chuck. You remember when you were in school? It's like that. True or false? Now here's a statement. True or false? The name Early Bird is the name used to designate the first commercial communication satellite put into orbit.
True.
Right. 1 point. The movies. 1 point. James Bond's code name in the movies is 007. What leading man popularized James Bond?
Sean Connery.
1 more point. Okay, at the end of this round, Charles has 6 points over here, and Dinah now has 4 points, and it's your turn. Dinah, pull the lever, and let's see what happens. Here they go, space, wild card, space. You got 2 space and a wild card. You know what you could do there?
I'll make the wild card space and try all 3 space.
That's a girl. You're gonna gamble. May I point out what you can do if indeed you answer all this? You'll have 9 points. 9 plus 4 will give you 13, and you could be the winner, although he still has a turn. You ready?
Ready.
First space question, worth 3 points. Which of these planetary bodies does not properly belong in the following orbit, or the following group? I'll read that again. Which of these planetary bodies does not properly belong in the following group? Neptune, Mars, Titan, or Uranus?
Titan.
Titan is a moon of Saturn, and you are right. 7 for Dinah to 6. Okay, Dinah, another space question worth 3 points would give you 10. Here you go. Ready? True or false? If you wanted to spend your vacation on the outermost planet of our solar system, you would tell your travel agent to book you on the next flight to Neptune. True or false?
True.
Sorry, it's false.
Neptune again.
Yeah, Pluto is the planet farthest from our sun. Yep. Here we go. Pluto is the farthest. All right, you ready to go now? You have a bonus question worth 3 points. You just forfeited a bonus question worth 3 points in the area of space. Chuck, see what you can do with it. On January 31st, 1961, the first suborbital flight carrying a chimpanzee took place. This little chimp was actually our first astronaut. Mm-hmm. Was his name Mr. Muggs, Ham, or Sam?
Ham?
Right! Look where you are. We have 9 points over here for Charles, 7 points for Dinah. Okay, Charles, it's your turn. It's the end of the round. You could go to 13 and win the game on this, so spin the wheels and see what happens. Wild card, etiquette. Oh, I thought you were going to get 3 of them. Okay, you've got 2 wild cards there. But how are you going to play it, Charles?
Let's make them both movies.
Make them both movies?
Yeah, and I'll take etiquette too.
Well, if you're lucky on the first 2, you won't have to. So,
right. My
all right,
mathematics.
here we go.
You're
All right, you're going to play it this way. 2 points.
Right.
You're going for 13. You have 9. So here we go. What are we going on? Movies first.
Right.
Was it Burt Lancaster or Kirk Douglas who starred in the movie Elmer Gantry?
Burt Lancaster.
2 points. He's 11. All right, Chuck. For $250 cash and for prizes which could amount to $1,500, here is a question worth 2 points, which would give you 13 in the game. You ready?
Right. Yeah.
For 2 points. Joanne Woodward won the Oscar for Best Actress in 3 Faces of Eve. Has her husband, Paul Newman, ever won an Oscar?
No.
Right! 10, 2 points. He's up the game. Congratulations. You're the winner. Oh, 13 to 7. Dinah, we have a $100 government bond for you in the wings, and thank you so much for playing Joker's Wild with us. Nice to see you. Chuck? As I said, you now have $250 in cash, and you have a chance to win some prizes. And I'll tell you how you're going to win those prizes. It's fun. It's part of the game. You're going to pull the lever, and our wheels are going to spin again. However, this time, our wheels have prizes on them. Mm-hmm. Now, those prizes range from a 5-cent pack of gum on to $500 on each wheel. Now, you can pull the lever and spin the wheels, and you may keep the prizes that you see on the first spin. But if you think you might do a little better on the second spin, you can pull again. And if you think you might do a little better on the third spin, you can pull again. However, on that third spin, you got to keep them. You got to keep what you get in the third spin, so it takes a little figuring here. You ready to go? Right. Going to see what happens? Take it easy now. The prizes are there. It'll spin very simply. Pull it. Turn on the lights. There we go. Got maid service, suspenders, and 1,000 gallons of gas.
I'll try again.
You mean you don't want that maid service?
No, I have a wife.
Oh. Okay. You don't have to spin a wheel for her. All right. Pull it again, be our guest, and see what comes up. $250, a Honda, and a 1-cent piece.
I'll go again.
You're going to go again?
Yes, sir, I am.
He's a gambler. He's going to turn down a Honda and $250. Good luck, Chuck. See what happens. You could do better. $100 a spin it and 1,000 gallons of gas. Good. You like that better? Well, as long as you're happy. As long as you're happy, that's it. You got your $250, you got $100 cash, you got to spin it in 1,000 gallons of gas, and it was a delight playing with you. Okay, in a moment you're going to meet 2 more players in the Joker's Wild, but right now, this message.